Hey, what's up, everybody? Sorry, I was thirsty.
I wanna be like most girls.
Hey, what's up, everybody? Welcome back to my channel. So today I had a really good day. I had a little bit of a spending spree, $40 spending spree to be honest. Well, a $37.07 spending spree to be honest. Today my mother decided to actually let me go makeup shopping, and she let me pick out whatever I wanted, and it's basically for the school year. My school starts on Thursday, so I was just like, I need new makeup because I had recently just ran out of my foundation and my concealer and my mascara and my blush. Yeah. So I'm so glad I actually went shopping, because that would have been really bad if I didn't, and I would have been like, Lord, take the wheel. But obviously I did go shopping, and I'm going to share that with you today. So if you want to see that, please keep on watching. Okay, so I'm gonna start with my foundation. I did recently have the CoverGirl Outlast Stay Fabulous foundation in the shade Ivory. It has 1 fluid ounce in here. It's a really good foundation, but it's more for people, I feel like, that like the dewy look, the more cakey look, I guess you could call it. I personally don't like that look. I dealt with that. I let it happen, but it's very streaky sometimes when I put it on my face, just because I have very oily face as it is, and it just clumps, and I hate that feeling. So when I went, I made sure to look for a newer foundation, and I came across the Maybelline Fit Me. It's in the shade Fair Ivory, and it is the matte poreless one. I'm very excited to use this actually, because people tended to write really good reviews on it, saying it matches skin color great, it blends very easily, it has more of a matte look. I like that kind of look. So maybe I'll try this one day in a video or something. Like, I'll do a video with this foundation, because I do still have some in here, so I don't know which one you guys want to see. But you know, leave that in the comments down below and we'll see. This listing price is $5.94. That is pretty decent for a foundation. I know a lot of foundations that are $10 or can be above that. I mean, I do watch Jeffree Star, and he just bought like $148 foundation. Girl, please. I mean, this is pretty good drugstore brand foundation, so we'll see how it works on my face, if it's really worth the $5.94. But you know, who knows. So next next is my concealer. Okay, everybody knows that in the last 2 videos I have been using this CoverGirl True Blend Fix Stick Mascara. No, I hate it. 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 I hate that foundation, that concealer. That concealer for me did nothing. That concealer for me made my face look even more streakier than the foundation made my face look. Honestly, I don't recommend that foundation to anybody. I personally did not work for my oily skin, but it could work for some people. Like, my sister said it worked good for her when she got her color in that kind of stick form, but maybe I just don't like stick. I like liquid. So with the liquid concealer, I did get the other Fit Me concealer in the shade Light, I believe. Yep, in the shade Light. This is 0.23 fluid ounces. It's pretty good. I definitely read good reviews on this one as well. It comes in a really cool stick. I feel like a very smaller stick. I don't know. Does it smell? It doesn't smell. And that's pretty good, because I don't like smelly products. But yeah, I don't recommend the True Blend at all. I don't like that one. I don't like how it looks on my face. I feel like it didn't blend very well either. So we're gonna see maybe one day how this blends, how it might blend on the first day of school, hopefully, because Lord, take the wheel if it doesn't. But yeah, that listing price was, the listing price for that is $5.48, and again, for a smaller tube, that's not really worth it to me. If it does the job, it does the job, but I mean, we'll see how it is. I'll maybe take that back, but honestly, like, this was like $149, so I don't know. So the next thing I have is the Prime and Stay Finishing Powder. This is translucent powder. It is in the shade Light or Fair. I actually am really excited to use this, only because I used to have the Fit Me powder that basically came with this collection, but I used it and it was great and everything. I hit pan on it, but this was really cheaper, and I read some reviews before I bought it, and it actually said this one was really good. So I'm excited to use this one. I have a brush here. I'm going to test how much product comes on the brush with just a little swatch. So we'll just see here. Okay, so that's not that bad. I mean, my brush is completely black, but this little bit of powder residue came off. That's pretty good. I heard it's got good coverage. It actually makes your skin look like it doesn't have that much pores, so I'm really excited for that because I have bigger pores on my nose and my chin area. So we'll see what that happens. That powder was $6 from the e.l.f. collection, which is pretty pricey, but it's not that bad, only because finishing powder in general is very pricey. The Maybelline Fit Me powder was around $7 the last time I checked. And I think that there was more than this in here though, because this is 0.17 ounces, which is actually really little, but we might see how this works. We'll see how that all plays out. Okay, so the next thing, keeping it e.l.f. style, I have the new 2-in-1 baked highlighter and blush palette from e.l.f. It is a highlight and blush. Now this is 0.183 ounces, and this is the new color Rose Gold, which I'm really excited for because, to be honest, ooh, that's cool. Okay, so that's the color. Oh, blind me. Okay, so it's very shimmery in the palette. I don't know if you guys can see that. I'm very excited to use this only because I've never tried an e.l.f. highlight before. I've never had e.l.f. blush or highlight. I've always stuck with my CoverGirl stuff because CoverGirl seemed to work for me a little bit, but I'm just trying to change it up. I'm trying to keep it cheaper, obviously, but I'm also trying new makeup products. So, I mean, I've never done this. I'm just going to do a swatch here for both of them. So I'm not pressing that hard. Okay, that's pretty good. This is the rose and this is the gold. It's actually not that bad. Pretty blinding, to be honest. This one's definitely more blinding than this one, but I feel like this is a blush, that's why. But this could be definitely a highlighter. I mean, this is pretty good. I feel like it's a very sheer pinkish color. I'll definitely be using this color a lot just because I like the whiter highlights than the colors, if that makes sense. But I do want a rainbow highlight, so I don't know. So the listing price for this product is $4, which is pretty good. It's a good drugstore kind of brand thing, I guess. But I do use the Anastasia one that was more like 20-something dollars. As you can see, I've hit pan on one. See, okay, after I just told you I like the whiter shades, I did hit pan on my rosy kind of color. I'm glad I got maybe like a newer highlight and a blush for a littler amount of money. So that's always good. Okay, so the next thing I have here is the e.l.f. highlight. It is just a highlighter. It is shimmer powder, as you call it. This is Starlight Glow. As you can see, I've already swatched this one, guys. I was in love the first time I swatched this. I'm just gonna swatch it again for you guys. So this is the swatch on my finger here, which is pretty good. I'm just gonna put this on my hand. Yep, that's pretty. Okay, so I really do like that color a lot. The more like lighter colors, I feel like they are very pretty in general. So I have a brush here. I'm gonna just see how much comes off just with a swipe. Okay, yeah, that's a lot of product. Okay, that was with a little swipe. Oh my gosh, that's a lot of. Okay, so I guess this is full coverage, which is really good because your girl likes some coverage. So that was a lot of product that just came off of the brush, which is really good. So this is 0.28 ounces, which is pretty good. That's a lot, actually, a lot of product. The listing price of this highlight powder was $6. So that's just because it's e.l.f. and it's big and it's nice and it's wonderful, and I love highlight in general. So, I mean, girl, look. Okay, so the next thing I have in my new makeup is this brow pencil from e.l.f. I'm very, very, very excited to be using this because I never have used my own brow pencil. As you can see, the point is great. Point is really nice, actually. Okay, so the point is great, and it is in the shade brown because me and my sister have the same exact brows. So I basically just asked her, what color do you have on yours? And she's like, brown. I was like, cool. So I'm excited to use this because I've never had my own, and I don't know, maybe I can do some good work with this. This listing price was $2, which is actually really good for a brow pencil, to be honest, because I've seen from Maybelline and such, it's like $3 or $4, which is still not expensive, but at the same time, $2 for a brow pencil, please give me 12. Okay, 3 new brushes from e.l.f. and just a regular eyelash brush because I lost my other one. And then what I'm more excited about is my new powder brushes. This is a foundation brush. I've never used a foundation brush before on my skin. I'm not sure if it works. I'm not sure if it's gonna work, but we're gonna see. Maybe I'll use it for concealer. I'm not sure yet, but they're really soft. And this is just a plain powder brush that I wanted to use for like my finishing powder. It's really soft brushes. I've got to give it to e.l.f. This is like, it's not hard on my skin at all. It feels good. This was $1 and this was $2. I feel like it's just because they're bigger. So these feel really good on my face though. I really like that. So for my last thing I have is my new mascara. Okay, so this is from the Wet n Wild collection. It is the Max Volume Waterproof Mascara. I am so excited to use this because I am obsessed with lashes, okay? I am obsessed with literally everything you can think of with a lash. I don't personally wear falsies, but I do like putting them on my friends, and I do like putting them on for fun. But girl, I have really long eyelashes. They just don't curl well. That's beautiful. Look at that brush. Look at that brush. So I probably will be doing a video with all of these products, and if you guys want that, please give this video a thumbs up, and maybe I will just whip out them all, beat my face up, and pray to the Lord it works. Okay, so basically I'm excited to use this. I'm excited to see how it looks on my lashes just because I don't have very curly eyelashes, but it said no clump, which is very, it's not surprising, but it's not normal because it says it's 10 times the volume, and usually when it has that much volume, or it says it has that much volume, there's some clumping to do with it because it holds up the eyelashes. So hopefully I will see how this looks on me, and maybe, I don't know, hopefully it looks good. By the way, this has 0.27 ounces of the mascara inside, which is pretty good. But yeah, that was all my drugstore stuff. The total came down to $37.07, which isn't bad at all for this much makeup I got from a drugstore. I feel as if I did really good with that, for getting all the stuff I need. So if you guys want to see a video of me putting all this on, please give this video a thumbs up, and please comment down below if you guys want to see something else. Maybe you guys want to see what's in my bag and my makeup, or maybe you guys just want a room tour or a house tour, or really anything I can give you. So yeah, my social media will be linked in the description, and yeah, basically that's it, guys. Bye.